And opponent is mulligan quite heavy, and that's a win. This is how strong this deck is, guys. This is why you have to play this. Exactly, that's why. Hello and welcome everyone to another video here on my channel. Today we have an Orzhov list, anti-meta / Pixie / Taxes list. And yeah, the deck definitely resolves around Pixie and the bounce spells. We have Nurturing Pixie here as a 4-off, a 1-mana 1/1, flying. When this creature enters, return up to one target non-fairy, non-land permanent you control to its owner's hand. If a permanent was returned this way, put the +1/+1 counter on this creature. So we try to play cards and then just get it back. Like this mechanic maybe most of you know. And we also played 4-off Sunpearl Kirin, 2-mana 2/1, flash flying. Basically it is the same. And the cards we want to bounce are like Bandit's Talent, a 2-mana enchantment. When this enters the discard, level 2 we pay 1 black. Then they lose 2 life if they have 1 or fewer. And level 3, at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards. So good against control, just a nice card to bounce around. And we also have Momentum Breaker, 2-mana enchantment, start your engine. When this enters, opponent sacrifice a creature or vehicle, their choice. And if they cannot, they have to discard. So discard and /removal. And for 2 mana, we can gain life depending on our engine. We also have 2 Nowhere to Run. Flash, -3/3, and it ignores hexproof and ward kind of things. The thing is, you could run more of this if you feel like you run into more aggressive decks, but the latter is swamped with like the artifact and control decks, so I opted more with 2 of them as well. One of the new cards from the new set is the Lightstall Inquisitor, a 1-mana 2/1, and this card definitely surprised me. It feels really, really strong. Vigilance, when this creature enters, each opponent exiles a card from their hand and may play that card for as long as it remains exiled. Each spell cast this way costs 1 more to cast. Each land played this way enters tapped. So it basically just slows them down, annoys them, like gives some taxes on things, right? Really nice. We have 2 Get Lost just in general for removal, and we played the Demon Wall and Unholy Annex package. I think in a kind of like control-ish kind of way we play this. We can ping here for 2 life if we control a demon, draw a card and gain 2 life, and on the Ritual Chamber for 5 we get a 6/6 flying demon. And this one is just a 2-mana 3/3 demon that can later on though become a 5/5 menace creature, because for 6 mana we can put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. We also play Clarion Conqueror, a 3-mana 3/3 flying dragon. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures and planeswalker can be activated. So yeah, definitely a hate card, but you want to have this card against like the artifact list. This is the one you want there. And not just against them, of course, against Planeswalker, against other decks, but definitely against the artifact list, you want to have this. Aven Interrupter, super powerful. I could see a third one, also something we can bounce, of course. When this creature enters, exile target spell, it becomes plotted. Spells your opponent casts from graveyard or from exile cost 2 more to cast. So yeah, just a really, really nice card for that reason. And yeah, I do like this deck quite a lot, and I wanted to have some spice in it, so we put in 2 Demonic Pact, a 4-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose 1 that hasn't been chosen. This enchantment deals 4 damage to any target and you gain 4 life. Target opponent discards 2 cards, draw 2 cards, or you lose the game. Yeah, risky, but we have 8 bounces, and worst case we have Get Lost to get this card back. So yeah, this is the deck. We have Godless Shrines, which is really nice now. Solid mana base. Soulstone Sanctuary, of course, we play for the demon on the annex here. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. I think it's cool. I definitely want to work more on this type of archetype. More like a control-y hate thing, and I'm maybe gonna build some more, because certain decks are quite annoying. But there's also one deck that can be annoying. It's the mill deck, and if that will be, I will definitely play more Interrupter and more discard. But there's still a lot of aggressive decks, so we have still some run and breakers. Yeah, if you like this type of deck, maybe this is nothing for you, but I just want to showcase a different range of decks. But if you like the content, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, let me know in the comments what you like to play, what I should build around, and I would say enjoy the games. Okay, we have a game. Play against Thex. Yeah, sure, why not? Weird, but okay, we can go with this. That's quite a cool avatar there, I have to say. Let's see what our game gonna be. Could be something aggressive maybe. So we will take this. If I see this colors, I usually go for it, but they could also just be that one red, yeah. That's what I expected. I dropped the wrong land here. My bad. It's quite late, but classic first game problem. Okay, it's the Bay. Yeah, boah, that's a huge mistake. Okay, kinda saved, but also not. We need to find our dragons. Dragons are important. The dragons are important. Okay, snare. Yeah, we lose the annex. It was nice to have it for a short time. Not good enough here. We're gonna attack and then just interrupt her. Because I don't think they get rid of the snare. If they play the Bay here, then they for sure have nothing else. Okay, just try to slow it a bit down here. We go with the Pact. We need to find a dragon. We need to find a dragon. So we're going with a Pact here. Okay, so they get a synthesizer. No, what? They cannot get a synthesizer actually. Which is quite good for me. So if they cannot get a synthesizer here, they can get the haste artifact, right? I'll make them discard. We're gonna make them discard here. They can use the vault, but it doesn't matter. So we're gonna get the Aven Interrupter back on our hand here as well, but it would be too risky, I think. So they're in top deck mode, and we go crazy. We going crazy. Double Demonic Pact against the artifact deck. What did you top deck? A snare. That's a snare. Definitely a snare. We do have Pixie, but it's always risky. Yeah, here's a snare. Has to be the new pact. Okay. Well, it was the old pact. So that's good for us. Drawing a gazillion cards here. I think we cannot lose if we just get the Aven and drop the back on our hand. They just have to use the snare because it gets plotted, so. And turn. And turn. Aven Interrupter coming through. GG. Got it. Big blunder at the beginning, but then still navigated through to a win. Okay, Tranquilo, and we're gonna keep this. I do want to drop the turn 1 first here. I do like the Demon Wall turn 2 as well though. But I'm okay dropping that. The most important part is dropping Annex turn 3. So yeah, we're gonna go with we're gonna do it like this. Courtyard, a Lightstall Inquisitor. Get some information as well, which is always nice. I'm really liking this card a lot. I'm really liking this card. Okay. What are we gonna see here? What is it? Okay, this is probably a reanimation deck. Okay, it is not. Double this is quite interesting. Okay, untapped land is where we want to be. So now we have to think, right? The danger here is, obviously, they are aggressive. They are quite aggressive, and they have a removal spell there for our wall. So we have to figure this out, how we do play the next turn. Let's see what they play. A Cecil? Yeah, kind of want to get rid of the Cecil. They have no crime, and I will block this. In this position, I think it's better to block here. Setting up wall feels kinda not good. But then they have to tap out, which benefits me, I guess. Because they cannot play... Yeah, I think it could be beneficial to keep that one. So I'm gonna play the wall, because if they want to kill it, they have to tap out. And then we pact. With the Pixie there, we go for the pact. So if they pay 3 mana, they cannot get the minor back because of this beautiful card. Dark Confident. Okay, sure. Yeah, we take it. We take it. And this is actually where... Oh. We're gonna start doing this. Dark creature get -2/-2. Okay. We can remove a creature, we can make them discard 2 cards, or we can draw 2 cards. So we have many options here. Let's see what's the best option, depending what they do. Okay, they're gonna tap out 3, take 3, flip Cecil, right? But then we just destroy it. Okay, they discard. So, now we have to think, right? I honestly believe that this card is an option. But they draw 2 cards anyways. Killing the Dark Confident is an option. So we go for this. Drawing under one of these is quite weird. Okay, opponent gives up. It's just too much value we're gonna get, and I think, yeah, we got it. GG. Okay, we're gonna play here against Flat Earth. Oh, that's funny. Kirin and discard, well, let's see. White. Rabbits. Oh. With this hand. Okay, maybe. Maybe there's a world. Maybe there's a world where we just fish the right targets. So let's see. Yeah, take the 2. If there's no creature here, I'm really happy. But this, what? Okay, we pass here. That is really good for us. Wow. The problem is, once they get more than 1 creature, it's kind of hard to deal with it. Okay, I'm not happy about this card for sure. They do have a Lord, which we also have to consider. Even Interruptor is probably the only card that works now, next turn. But I don't secure a land, maybe. So yeah, we pass. We have to use the Aven Interruptor. Okay. Sure. If they don't do anything, I mean, we get rid of some cards. I do gonna do this actually. It's a bit of a weird block, but this one's scary. Okay. We didn't find anything, so we have no land here. There's not many options. Just have to play it until we find stuff. They know if they play the 2 mana there, we'll get rid of it. So they have to play another one before. That is for sure. They go quite white, which is a bit of a problem. Well, no. Do want to make sure that this one goes away, but they can offspring it easy. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. That probably was a mistake. I'm not drawing good here at all. If I let it go through, what could I have done there, right? If I let this go through, this is already a tricky matchup for me, playing against rabbits. Poor. Yeah, let's see. We do have still a way to deal with a creature. I have to block any creature they throw at me. Okay. Just try to get rid of their stuff. I do have a talent as well. This is not a good card in this matchup. Okay, another army. Another army. Yeah, that's a problem. No. Okay, got one extra land here. Which is not really good, but what do you want to do? What you want to do? Getting rid of a card at least, but they have still one there. Hard. There's not many cards we could draw that actually helps us. I think just rid of a token is not good enough. Doing 2 damage is not good enough, so it's do nothing and keep up Kirin. And somehow block the stuff they bring, but now we have a problem with that creature coming in. And that's just GG. Sadly GG. Yeah, cannot do much. Going white, it's been a while since I saw going white, so it's quite nice they bring it out and it works well. We go first. Okay, we have double Pixie, huh? And nowhere to run. Okay, we keep this. Maybe. No, burn. Well, let's shock ourselves here, I guess. Oh. We didn't find a land here. Oh, this is so annoying. We do have life gain though. Let's see. So we're probably gonna lose Demon Wall. Okay. We go on 7, we go 9. And then if we survive this turn, maybe. Okay, we take a lot of damage. 3. Opponent is so fun. Fun player. We go to 5. Rock, paper, scissors is the absolute right name for this deck. We do have a life gain in our breaker, which is quite important. This is 4 damage. So I go on 1, huh? We have to make them discard. And now we have to heal. Okay, 6. Whew. We got it. Yeah, we got it. Oh, tricky, but we went there. Cutting all the life gain things helps a lot against burn. Okay, we play against Necrolatry. We're gonna keep. I always love my Inquisitors. So we're gonna start playing them, slowing opponent down a little bit. I mean, not slowing down, but making their game a bit more awkward. So yeah, usually the first one is a land always, so that's totally fine. And I will keep this. I do think we play against Demir mid-range. And if it's 2 of the reefs, wow. Well, we slow them quite well down here, which is nice. Whatever they play, we have now Interrupter and nowhere to run. These Inquisitor, they punch quite hard. So this is all we're gonna do. They have to pay 1 more. There's no board vibe on 4 usually. Okay, we're gonna play the Conqueror here. Playing the Conqueror a little bit. Let's see what they're gonna do. I have still the Aven Interrupt on our hand. Good card too. And we're going in again. Okay. If that's the case, we just end. Okay, you can search, and then we're just gonna Aven Interrupter, have 7 damage on board, and we bring it home. We bring it home. If they don't play anything, we don't play anything too though. It has Death Touch. Huh. This is an interesting one. Well, I have to let it go. I have to let it go. They own 3 life. And they go on 1 next turn. I would like to find a land too though, to be honest. Would like to find a land. If they go for ball bite, we have it. Okay. Stock up is fine. They're looking for the spot removal. So we put them on 1 here. Interesting tapping though as well, right? Like it should tap 2 demolition fields. Now they have like auto tap as its finest here, like kind of unfortunate. Okay. So weird what we draw. I would like to draw land though, honestly. I wish. Yeah. Take action. Take the action. Okay, pass. And can Aven interrupt to bring it home? 7 mana. What are you going to do? What is in your graveyard that interests you here? Co-op. It doesn't matter if I play it now or after, but better now. And victory against this Demio control list. And GG. And this is our hand. It's not bad. Let's see. Let's see. If it's too aggressive, then at least we have a wall. At least we have a wall. Okay. Yeah. That's 3 damage. Yeah. So surprised. Do you see my surprised face here? My surprised face. Okay, we have removal for this at least. They do have buff spells, right? So on the first spell we're gonna use it. Okay, that one is dangerous. That one is absolutely dangerous. I hope we're gonna find a land that's not a sanctuary right now. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I could have bring out the Clarion, but no. Okay. So no matter how I look at it, I have to block the Emberheart Challenger. Void is scared of another nowhere to run. Hey, I would be scared too. But double Sanctuary here bites a bit. And we're on 13 life and we don't have any way to get something. They can shoot this, of course. But shooting this is good for me too, right? -1 card. That's how we calculate this game. Still would like to find anything that... Okay, so go shoot the Kirin. So we save 2 damage there. And they have 2 spells on hand. And this is our draw. We're gonna do it now. Because 2 reasons, no prowess in their turn. Slip in some damage. Oh, okay, well, unfortunate. Yeah, lands were not allowing us to play the game well, and that happens sometimes. GG. Alliance withdrew. I keep this. I'm a keeper here. Godless Shrine. Oh, just seeing this artwork gives me so much flashback when I restarted playing Magic. I'm gonna discard a card there. I have too many of these in my hand. And it starts the engine, which is nice if they have an aggressive list. If they have a... Yeah, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Not easy to deal with this situation. Not the easiest one. And they just tell me I have a Zombify. That's so frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. At least the Zombify is more expensive now. I'm just trying to disrupt the hand as much as I can, but yeah. They have the dinosaur in hand as well. The stop just tells me that. Definitely have a dinosaur in hand. We know. We know. That's the best card I could have drawn. I'm pretty sure it's the best card I could have drawn, but I need to find a land too. They have probably two ways to get the card back. One is the creature, which I cannot really interact with. Only post, right? We end. They're gonna discard now. What? No dino? Okay. Tapping this one in, huh? Why did I put a zombify there? It's so confusing. I mean, they have no need to use the dinosaur yet. I would like to find a land here though, so I can at least play a little bit the game. But yeah, reanimation is strong. Strong, strong, strong. Well, it is a land. It's just one of our tapped lands. It's not good enough. Cool card, but no. We put them on 12, which is nice. If this would be -4/-4, we could do stuff, but yeah, the life gain they have there is quite not cool. I think I have to actually use a pixie here. Just to get something more damage, potentially, if they don't have the revival. If they have the dinosaur here, so be it. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. An Aven would be really nice here. Okay. Help with this for now. They don't have... Oh my god, really? Really? Well, I can win the game, depending what I draw next, huh? That's huge. That is actually huge. That is totally fine. That is so fine. Oh my god. Like, I don't know why they put the zombify out there. What was their hand? Okay, two of them. Yeah, it's annoying. At least I can get rid of one. Okay, I'll find a land, maybe. Maybe. That's the wrong land. That's the wrong land. Okay, we're gonna attack. We have to need to keep Aven interrupted up here. That's the only way. And then we end. Yeah. And they try to find lands, but even if they have it, it's not enough. There we go. Aven interrupted, coming clutch once more. This card is an absolute powerhouse. Yeah. We are flying. We are flying. We are flying. And GG. GG's. What's up? Restart. Yeah, this is a hand I usually play. I don't think we go triple Concealed Courtyard here. Halo Greed. What is Greed playing this time, I wonder? I like the Kefka avatar, like it's... Okay, I like playing against Greed. I always like it. Cool decks, cool stuff going on. Appreciates my decks, lets me do my things, so... Greed is a great person. Greed, if you watch this video, can you please leave a comment? I would like to know. Okay, this is what we're gonna face, huh? The artifact one. Let's see. Let's see. Is it artifact? Yeah, I mean, you can shoot the demon wall, it's fine. But don't use get lost here. Okay, it is the artifact one. Yeah, maybe we find enough to deal with it. Okay, so our hand is quite bad. That is a fact here. It's really bad. There could be a Star Cage here which slows it down. Okay, that's also good. I could actually play a breaker. Yeah, but I have to surveil here. I need the demon possibility there. We're gonna keep Kirin. No. And yeah, we're just gonna pass. Just gonna pass here. Playing Kirin is actually decent. I don't think there's a removal spell here. That's also quite a nice card, I think, in this matchup. We don't have any hand disruption, so let's see how we do it. That demon wall is doing so much work. Good old demon wall. Is it the artifact Coco? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, it is what I expected it to be. So I do want to push damage, to be fair. Which is the point where we play Kirin, but it's too risky. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this. And then we drop Demon Wall. Just to be annoying. Be a little bit annoying. Snare out. Next Demon Wall in, and then we end the turn. I want to keep Momentum Breaker just in case I need... Oh, that's a really good card here. Okay, I think we have this in the back. We have Clarion Conqueror. Our Annex is giving us gas here. Snare, probably for the Annex. It has to be the Annex. It's so weird. Not necessarily something I would have to do here. But I do it. I'm gonna keep my Conqueror on my hand here. Just play a simple Annex Demon Hunt game. So let's see what we can do from here. 7 life and Pact has 4 damage, and there's not much life gain in their deck. That could be a snare. Yeah, could be a snare. But if there's a snare, then I just develop my demon wall, so I have to get rid of the demon wall here. I do have another demon wall on hand too, and I can get a chamber activation. Okay, so it has to be snare like we expected. On the demon wall, of course. But we have the land, right? So that's enough. That is enough. GG. Well, we had a good hand. We were quite lucky, I think, in this matchup. So yeah, good game. We start and yeah, not perfect, but double surveil. No. Still double surveil. Okay. Usually surveil means it's control. If it's scry, it's artifact. That's kind of like the way it is. Yeah. Usually it's like that. A bit unfortunate. Pixie. Usually good, but not now. Now I want lands. They don't play cages, so go with a second Demon Wall. They usually play Seam Rip. Or of course board vibes, but I think Demon Wall here is fine. This is a searching I need card situation. There will be a board wipe anyways. If I can get a counter out of the Clarion, I'm happy, yeah. So maybe no board wipe, which is good. I would like to find a land next turn to slowly poke in with Demon Wall. Stock up, okay. You losing all the demons would be really bad. So yeah. Cannot use it, need a land. Wrong land. So we're gonna provoke now a board wipe, I guess. Or they tap out. Yeah, no. I'm gonna pass. There's not much. I cannot do anything here. Sadly cannot do anything. Now I can play Annex, but they have maybe 3 steps ahead. Most likely they have. Yeah, it's too late to do anything here. We're gonna just play with the Demon Wall here. If they don't do anything, we play Demon Wall. We have to let them board wipe here. That's the only way I can play this. Okay. Cages, been a while since I saw this in a matchup like this. We need to dodge nowhere to run. 3 steps ahead. Okay, and that's pass. If they ever get lost, we just bounce it. And we're gonna get the Kirin back because it's a flasher. Okay. Stock up. Trying just to have like 1 thread at a time is like the main goal here. Maybe we can bait the land. Doesn't seem like we could bait it. Gonna make them discard here. Okay. Consult, yeah, that's a big consult. Big consult. We do have something against the... I mean, not something, but something okay-ish. against Elspeth, but even then it's not good enough. Okay, hard casting this one is wild. They have 2 mana and they bottomed it, right? Well, if they have another one, so be it. That stop is quite annoying. If they have it, they have it. I cannot do anything here. Okay. I dealt with the threat. Okay, so we know they don't have a counter, which is quite good for me. Feels board wipe, but I'm okay. Oh, another creature now. Okay, so they have a 3 steps ahead, most likely. This is 3 steps ahead wipe. Which I know they're gonna keep here. Dragon, okay. Yeah, no. Maybe this was the point where you have to slam it actually. Maybe this is the only time you have to slam it, otherwise you cannot play it anymore. Stocking up. Demon. Alert. Yeah, we have to play it. If you have it, you have it. There's patience is a thing, right? Patience is a thing. Not easy with our hand we had, but we play quite well for like such a long game, right? Bandits would have been nice early on. Some more bandits. Yeah. Okay, we have to attack here. Yeah. We have to attack here, and then we end. Okay, drawing more cards, yeah, finding more annoying things. Soon the dragon come in. I mean, since we have mana, right? Yeah, the maybe with an NX, but they probably have way more counters. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Yeah, good game. You got it. There's no way I can get out of this. Yeah, my early game was quite weak, sadly. But still, was a good game. And we keep this hand, you know. It's an interesting hand to play with. Clarion Conquerors. What? Leyline of the Void. Opponent's like, no, you do not play any Reanimator. Could also be some Goyf action. Okay, opponent is like prepared for everything. Are they also prepared for discarding cards? Are they prepared for discarding cards? Well, actually, we're gonna drop an annex here. Time. Gonna draw. Play the game. Mardu. Okay. I have good cards for this. A little bit annoying. But what can we do? Okay, now that discard. Give them a life here. It's fine. I'm gonna draw. It's not the one we want the sacrifice one. Tome. Okay. I'm gonna discard again. Now they do have the tome there, which makes it a bit more annoying. I think it's time to pressure more. I'm gonna put another Pixie. You can have the life. You can have the life. Ketramos is a cool card, I have to say. Okay, we draw. We have to make sure that we get some life soon. Definitely have to make sure about that. Okay, yeah. Opponent has to discard the last card. We're gonna attack. I go for the demon here. I go for the demon. I do want to make sure that I have the life gain now. It's a pretty strong board, so they need to find board wipe, right? Which is probably what they're looking for now. Which I assume they're looking for. Like a split up with a 40, right? If there's no split up, it's over. We already pressured quite heavy. So maybe a tome draw. Okay. Getting some life, I guess, yeah. A little bit surviving over there, but not sure if it's enough. Discard. They could draw in upkeep, right? They could draw in upkeep. Okay, it's one. It's 10 damage. They have to draw an upkeep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Take 2 and then they have to. This is the only way. Scry now and then draw upkeep. Other than that, I mean, they have to deal with many things at the same time. So Bandit's talent doing its thing. You need to draw a card now. Yeah. Why did you use Scry? That's the wrong one. I pay my actors really well, guys. Okay, we had some crazy games, and I have to say the deck feels strong. Maybe Demonic Pact is too spicy, but it won me games as well. I really am a huge fan of Aven Interrupted though. 3 mana 2/2, and it can protect if you have an aggressive plan, and also just delays them over and over. It can also be a bit awkward against aggro, so that's why it's maybe a 2-off, but all in all, I think this is a really cool deck. What do you think about this version of Pixie? Do you prefer the other version, the more low on the ground version with the new 3 mana 2/4? Can test that as well if you want. But I wanted to play something different, something you maybe not see on other channels or like on streams. And yeah, this is my version, and I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. And feel free to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. And I wish you a good day, good night, wherever you are. Bye everyone.